What was that?
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Do
Uh,
you have any like? Oh, sorry. Go.
do I have what? No, continue.
I was gonna say, did you have like any like exciting plans for like today or tomorrow?
Uh, Not really.
Hmm.
I didn't just. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll know as time goes on. I just don't have anything planned out, basically.
Got you. So you're kind of like the go with the flow type of person. Like you make shit up. I got
Yeah,
you.
I'll make it up as I go
Yeah,
along.
I got you. Yeah, I always just ask that because sometimes people do, and then it leads into a conversation. It's just like easy way to get people to start talking,
Yeah,
unless
because
they don't want to talk, then they
yeah,
just
it's
don't.
hard sometimes to find a topic to talk about, and it just becomes awkward after you just say hi to each other, and then
Exactly. That's why I'm like, do you got any plans? And
uh,
sometimes it's hard to rebound because sometimes they'll just say no and then won't give anything after, and it's just like
uh, it just makes it really awkward.
very much so.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Idaho.
I'm from Kenya in Africa, though.
I love that. How's
Yeah,
how's that?
it's good. It's pretty nice here. It's really different from the stereotypical view of what you see mostly of what Africa is like. That's all I can point out, though.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I'm like, it's kind of unrealistic to think y'all are still living in like TPs without Wi-Fi or
Yeah,
any of that. It's just like, come on now, let's be realistic here.
I know.
I'm pretty sure the technology gets spread around.
Yeah, and it's really like crazy thing. I told somebody that I was from Kenya in Africa, and they asked me like, "Do you have water there?" Which is it was really uncalled for, mostly.
Yeah, it's like if they didn't, they would be dead. So,
What do you think? Do you think I have? What do you? I
right, it's not
just
like they would
raises so
drown.
many
It's just like
questions.
I know some people think that movies are reality way too much, and it's just like some people need to get off the internet 'cause it's like I feel like it's good for the people that can differentiate reality and
Yeah.
like cinematic, but those who can't, it's just like
Uh,
I'll literally be making like plans with somebody or like wanting to go somewhere, and they'll be like thinking, "Oh, this is better because blah 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 blah," this," and like thinking like strategically, and it's like, "Bitch, shut up! This isn't like a game show. Like,
yeah.
let's just go where we want to go. Like, it's not that big a deal.
Just
There's no need to do this and this." And then when I tell them that, I'm like, "Oh no, I don't really think it matters." They get all mad, and it's like,
so you're like don't even know how you should approach that
right? It's like,
without
"Oh,
making
you
it
have no
weird and
chance
them
to like."
taking it without them taking it in the wrong way. They misinterpret what you're trying to say.
Oh no, whenever they start getting mad, I clear it up real quick. I don't because I'm the type of person where I don't like miscommunications. So it's like if I feel like somebody's misinterpreting what I'm saying, I'm going to say it again and I'm going to break it down until they get it because it's like whenever I speak, for the most part, I know what I'm saying and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I say for the most part because again, everybody has their stupid moments. I'm no
Mm-hmm.
exception. But it's just like for the most part, it's like if I'm saying something, I felt very comfortable to say it because I'm probably right or like not wrong at least.
Yeah.
So when I'm pointing it out, it's just like when I feel like somebody's taking it the wrong way and they're addressing it like I worded it like this, then it's just like, no, not the case at all. And I hate when they start just instantly throwing insults. I remember I was debating my mom on something,
And they
and
just get all mad, you know,
yeah,
and they
no, I was
start
debating my
acting
mom
out
on
on
something.
you.
Exactly. Like I was debating my mom on something like, and it was kind of political, so I'm not gonna dive into that. But me and my mom are kind of opposites, but like not really on political scale. Like I don't know, it's weird between my parents and I's politics, but like I'm usually disagreeing with them.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. But I remember I said something to her because she was saying something to my brother and pressing her views onto him, and I didn't like
You
that.
don't
So I
like
was
that.
telling her something and being like, "Hey, I know what you were saying to him, and I personally disagree. So blah, 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 this," and then we had like a debate, and then because I was kind of like gagging her a bit, like she didn't really have much
Hmm.
responses other than trying to go under and be like, "Well, how are you going to say this when you're not this and you're not that?" And I'm like, because there's studies. I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got my sources. Like, if you want to pull out your sources and your quotes, I can pull out mine.
Yeah,
Yours
you just have
might
to
be
accept that you just have different views.
exactly. That's why I'm like, we have different views. And so when she started getting mad, I think like something in there, she sat there and called me a sheep, and I'm like, a sheep? I'm actively disagreeing with somebody who's trying to make me a sheep. Like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Like, what do you mean? You're trying to convince me that your way is the right way.
Yeah,
So how
and you
does that
don't
make
have. She's trying to just kind of brush off that you have your own views and opinions on stuff.
exactly? And it's like I wouldn't have said anything because I'm like, you believe in what you want to believe in. I don't really care. Like you
Yeah.
can do whatever you want. I believe in what I believe. You believe in what you believe. We can coexist. It's fine. I said something when she started pressing it onto my brother because it's like, no, we're not going to do that. You're not going to press your views onto somebody because I think at the time, he was like, I want to say like 7 or 8. You are not going to press your views onto a young person whose brain is still very much in the developing stage
Yeah.
because you want to
Because you
press your
think
views.
your
No,
views are better, basically.
exactly. That's why you don't talk about politics with a child. That
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't happen. You're not supposed to do that. So when you're pressing your views onto him, I don't like that. And that's when I spoke up and I said I disagree. So I don't want you saying that to him because you should talk about it with somebody who can form their own opinion.
Yeah.
And then she got mad at that. So she was calling me a sheep and she was calling me all this and that. And then it's just like,
Just got
whatever.
really
Like,
ugly.
you know what I'm saying, but you're purposely not hearing me.
Yeah. You just don't want to admit it, basically.
Exactly. And I feel like people like that, just like you said, like people that like see stereotypical Africa, like I don't feel
Mm-hmm.
like they need to have the internet.
Yeah.
At least it should be limited because
Yeah.
it's like you need to like really just use common sense. Do you think that space looks the way it does in movies?
Mm.
Do you think aliens look the way we depict them?
Probably not.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
do you really think aliens are like goose slobs with like gummy eyeballs?
Yeah, and there was someone, I don't know where I was seeing a video. Someone was saying that, who said that aliens were against humans? Who said that they were the bad guys? Probably. Why do they have always to want to dominate and that kind have negative impact mostly? Why does it have to be that way?
Because people think different equals dangerous, and that's
Yeah.
just not the case. I think there is reasonable doubt to be cautious,
Yeah, this
absolutely,
that
but to tell everybody
that this
this
is
thing
bad
is
because it's
dangerous
different.
against us, it's like that's really bad ideology
Yeah.
because it's like now you're putting everybody against something that you don't know if is dangerous or
Yeah,
not.
you don't
That's the
even
point.
know for sure.
Exactly. You just saw Alien, the movie, and so
Mm-hmm.
you think, oh my god, they're all gonna put their babies in us and kill us all with their acid blood. And it's like, think for like a second. Think for a second.
Are you
Yes,
really
it
being
can be
cautious,
dangerous,
or
and
are
we
you
probably
just
shouldn't.
being stupid, basically, and not because of lack of a better word, though?
No, for real. It's just like it's so irritating sometimes hearing how people think, and it's like, is there a thought behind the words you're spreading? Because it
Mm-hmm.
almost seems like there's not. Because it's like, think for a second. Don't don't act like you know everything when you don't. You should definitely proceed with caution. Don't go
Yeah.
pet an alien. Don't when you see it. First of all, chances are none of us are going to see an alien in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Even if the rumors are true, the government confirmed aliens, whatever. Chances are we're not going to be able to see that in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So it's like, first of all, you shouldn't even be talking about whether you think they're dangerous or not because it's not relevant to you. None
Yeah.
of y'all bitches are going to space. None of y'all are even getting close to somebody from NASA. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. You don't know what you're talking about, so you should just stop.
Exactly. That's why I don't like. It's like it's just like sometimes people will try and debate me on things, and it's like, no, I don't want to debate that because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, just be honest. Everybody's gonna.
Oh no. That. Yo.
What up, bro? What's up? What's up?
Not much. What are you doing?
No, I was chill. I got $1 bill.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listening to Drake.
Yeah, I do a little bit, but not like intensely.
Who's your main artist that you listen to?
I'm more of a just anything that
No,
sounds
be honest.
good.
Listen, you get in the car. What are you playing first?
Boy with Uke. He's not even that well known. Let me type it real quick.
Boy, I heard you boy with Uke. Why Uke? Oh, with
You know him? Have you heard of him?
No, but I'm about to play him.
He mostly blew up on TikTok.
He's on Apple Music.
Yeah, he's there.
What song you playing? Toxic, Two Moons.
Yeah. Can you toxic? You can start with toxic.
I think, bro, I've heard this song.
Yeah, that's him.
Of course, you're on a TikTok tab with this.
Yeah.
This is what you're playing first in the car, bro?
I mean, when I feel like that,
What year were you born, dog?
2006.
2000? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. What year are you born?
98.
Nice. So Drake is like your go-to artist. You get in the car, that's the first artist that comes into mind.
Hell no.
Who?
I get in the car, probably first thing I'm putting on is some Spanish music, and I don't even speak Spanish like that.
You just feel it.
Yeah, I like the music. I love that.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
But if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just put like whatever's recent, like on my recently added. You know what I'm saying? Like on my Apple Music.
Yeah.
Recently, I got Big Scar, Suicide Boys, Travis Scott. I got Blueface on there just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Some Godsmack, Puya, Ghostmane, Mac Miller, everybody. I listen to everything as well, but I don't like country music.
Where you from?
Suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, I'm from Kenya in Africa. It's a country in Africa. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah, I know Kenya, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
My geography is a little on point. I like that in school.
Yeah, that's cool because there was like, I don't know, a person I just met earlier, they couldn't even name 3 countries that are in Africa. Just 3. They don't even have any idea. So it's a nice change of pace.
There's like Sudan. There's like you said, whatever the fuck you just said. I already forgot what the fuck you just said. My memory is not too good.
Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya. Sudan, Kenya, South Africa, North Africa.
There's North Africa is a region. There's no country.
Uganda.
Yeah. There's Uganda.
What else? Is Egypt? Egypt's in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Chad.
Chad, there you go. Yeah, that's a bigger one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my geography is alright. It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. You can't compare it to most people.
When I think of Europe, that's just like a whole blob. It's like Italy, France,
yeah,
Russia, and then Poland. That's all I can think of. Like real talk. UK, Brit. Yeah, UK. That's it.
So it's like midnight right now there.
How many U.S. states can you name?
I can name a couple. There's Texas, Washington D.C. There's Florida,
Washington D.C. is not a state.
Washington.
Yeah,
It's
there you go. Washington's a state, but Washington D.C. is
oh,
not
it's a
Washington.
city.
Yeah, it's a city.
There's Pennsylvania. I know a couple, you know.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Illinois. That's my
Oh
state,
yeah, yeah.
Illinois.
There's that too.
That's where Chicago is at.
Oh, and what
I'm like,
about like is Nevada a state or something or
yeah, that's a state. Yeah,
oh
that's on the West Coast.
oh
That's
that's
like where Las Vegas is. Las Vegas,
yeah,
Nevada.
that's why I asked because I just see them being named together like Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. So I was just
Yeah,
kind of
you don't know
just
which one is the city.
yeah, yeah.
The city is always the second one. It'll
Oh,
be like, or sometimes they say like the city first, like Springfield, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Like they'll say the city first. Las
Miami,
Vegas,
Florida.
Nevada. Yeah, Miami's the city, Florida's the state.
Oh,
So they say the city first and the state second.
oh, okay, okay.
Then it'll be like New York City, New York, or like
Oh, so New York is a state by
New York
itself.
City. New York City is actually a city in New York. New York City.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's where like Times Square is and all that shit.
Yeah,
All
you
the
ever
big
been there?
buildings. No, hell no. I've been to Florida, Arkansas, and Indiana, and Wisconsin.
Oh,
Wisconsin's like one above us, one state above.
oh, so it's like really, really big, and it's like far from where you live, like New York. That is.
New York, yes, hell yeah. It would probably be like from Florida. Florida's really far. Florida's on the bottom right of the U.S.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen
I'm
it.
on. I'm on like the middle, the top middle, maybe middle-ish. And for Florida, it's like 15-hour drive.
Oh,
So to New York, it'll probably be like 13 hours.
and like
Maybe
when
the
you're
same.
traveling between like different states, when you're driving, for example, when at
Yeah,
that border between two states, is there like a something you go through like
like a checkpoint,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like with the officials and
Mm-hmm.
police. No, 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 no.
Oh, so it's just
It's just one sign. It'll say it'll be like a sign on the side of the road, say "Welcome to whatever state,"
oh, but there's nothing.
or
There's
like
no
it'll
like
it'll
checkpoint or
be
anything.
above. Yeah, you don't have to stop. No, you just drive.
Ah,
But the police in different states, if they see you have a different license plate from a different state,
oh,
they'll
so there,
probably be
so
more
the
likely.
plates are really determined
The
by
plate
the
is each
state.
state. Yeah, each state. Yeah, like my state is an Illinois license plate. So if
Oh,
I drive in Indiana, they see my license plate is Illinois. They're more likely to pull me over if I'm doing something illegal, like speeding or swerving. They'll be
oh,
like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going? They'll just question you. You don't have to answer their questions, but they'll try to question you.
they'll just be more
You just be like,
suspicious of you, kind of
yeah, you just kind of be like, give me my ticket.
cautious.
What are you
They're
doing?
more like
Yeah, you just
cautious because you're not from
in
that
that
state.
in that situation, you just kind of ask them like, what am I being pulled over for?
Yeah.
Just make it clear, and then be like, okay, just give me my ticket, and I'll go. But they're more likely to pull you over.
Oh. Can you play Golden Hour by Jay? Oh, shit.